Hi, kindergartners. Welcome back to writing. Yesterday, we talked about organizing our writing and putting that writing in our folders and having a done side and a side that we're going to keep going. So the red meant to stop. We were done writing, we could stop. And the green meant we were going to keep moving on and going on with that. And so today I'm going to talk with you about writing longer stories. So your target today is to think about what could you add to your story to make it a little bit longer. And you might have to look through these. You might even pull out the one that you thought you were done with if you thought of another idea. You're going to look through your stories that you are almost done with, or maybe you could go back and look at one that you thought you were done with and see if there's something else you can add to it. And writers that come up with something else to add to their story need to just add another piece of paper. So you can ask your adult for another piece of paper to add to your story. So I'm going to show you how to do that today, and I'm going to add to the story that I'm almost done with. I'm still working on it, and I'm almost done with it, but I'm going to reread it, and I'm going to see if there's something else that I can add to it, and let's see what I can come up with, and I'll show you how. So here was my story about going to the store with my friend. I said, I went to the store and saw a friend. Do you notice how I'm putting my fingers under the words? We were parked next to each other. We decided to go to the coffee shop. But then what did we do? I didn't tell you guys what we did after that or while we were there. I just said we decided to go to the coffee shop. I know that I still have to add the pictures of me and my friend, but I can think of one more thing to tell because it just didn't end there. I didn't just say, we just didn't go and then just sit and that was the end. We talked and we laughed. So I'm going to picture that. So I went to the store and I saw my friend. We were parked next to each other. We decided to go to the coffee shop, and then we sat and talked and laughed for a long time. It was fun. So I'm going to add that to my paper so that my story has a good ending, because we decided to go to the coffee shop, the end. Well, I want to hear what we did there. We talked and laughed for a long time. It was fun. So that's what I'm going to add right here. So my story is going to have 4 pages. So today, think about your story. Is there something else you can add? Maybe you just have an extra line that you can write on and add one more sentence to your story. But if you have another page that you can add on to it, that's what writers do. We're working on writing longer stories. So have fun today. Say your story. You got to read it again and think about what would have happened next, or how I can add one more thing to the end of my story. Have fun, writers, and I can't wait to hear what you added to your story. See you tomorrow.